when we want to change our habits specifically, we have to surrender ourselves to being a little bit insecure, because that's how our mind is actually feeling. This is Katie Gordon, and you're listening to the Wait is Over podcast. Welcome, health and freedom seekers. Sit back and relax as you come on this journey of overcoming obstacles so you can lose weight, gain health, and live the life you've been looking for. Hello, freedom seekers, and welcome to this week's show. I'm your host, Katie Gordon, and the wait is over with Dietless Living 360 degrees. There's no recipes, food regimes, or exercise programs to follow. This is simply about how to take your life back, how to take control, because we all have a voice and we want to be heard. We want to forget about dieting, focus on living, and lose weight. And to do that, we have to develop our personal health leadership skills so that we can create a new mindset, a mindset that gets us over the obstacles and challenges of life and our own unconscious programs, because that's ultimately what's impacting on our weight and health and causing habit relapse. And the purpose of this podcast is to share with you what I learned over 25 years in dieting hell and spending over $100,000 working out how to step into dietless living, because there's so many people out there struggling with their weight and suffering with ineffective weight loss solutions like I did. And today I'm talking about surrendering, about being able to surrender to the unknown, because that's actually what we have to do when we want to make a change. Whatever change it is that we want to make, we actually have to surrender ourselves from the feeling of security, because it is in doing our normal routines day in, day out that our mind actually feels secure. It is in doing the same things in the same way, having this habit of how our day works, that we feel secure. And if you don't believe that that is true, all you need to do is decide that you're going to sit in a different seat every night when you watch TV for 1 month. And every night when you get home at the end of the day, whatever is your process, that last thing that you do is sit on the couch and watch TV. But for 1 month, you're going to sit in a completely different seat. And you'll soon see how accustomed your brain is to doing the same thing in the same way, where your security lays, because it's going to very soon rebel against the idea of sitting in a different seat at night, because that chair that you sit in every night is your security, is your comfort place. We have a relationship with everything in our life. That means that it means something to us. Everything that we have, every item in our home, every piece of clothing that we have, every saucepan in our cupboard, every part of our car, everything that is on your desk is there for a reason. You have a relationship with it. It means something to you. So when we want to make a change, when we want to change our habits specifically, we have to surrender ourselves to being a little bit insecure, because that's how our mind is actually feeling. And really, that's just the simplistic way of saying why change is hard, because we want to feel secure more than anything in the world. We want to feel secure. Even if you are a risk taker, there are certain things that you do that make you feel secure. You mightn't be quite aware of them, but that's what's really happening. So the reality is, if you want to make some changes in your life, you're going to have to prepare yourself to surrender your security just for a little while, just till you get some new habits in place and you get used to doing the new thing. If you take me on that challenge of sitting in a different chair every night to watch TV for 1 month, if you get through that whole month of sitting in that new chair, you will have moved to a place of feeling secure in that chair. I can almost guarantee you, though, that at the end of that month, even if you have gotten through there, that your mind will have you back in your old seat, lickety-split. That is Habit Relapse 101. So just remember, to make a change, you have to temporarily surrender all security. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It is something to just know is going to happen and proactively plan to problem solve it. And remember, it is your life. You want to be involved in how it turns out. That's how we create great change. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave us a comment below. And if you want more help with this, please just book in for a private session and let's just get it done this week, because life is for living and an ounce of adjustment is always easier to implement than 20 pounds of change. It's time to enjoy the life that you've been looking for.